Yes, my people, welcome back to a brand new video. Now, this is a new series I'm going to start on this channel, just so we can have a bit of fun, because Chelsea hasn't been the Chelsea that we want it to be. So let's just celebrate the tears of the rival fans. So this series is gonna be the rivals reactions. Now we're not gonna do this when they celebrate. We're gonna do this when they meltdown. That's just the way football is, guys. So where is the best place to start this? It's gonna be FTV. So yeah, man, I just picked a random video. Yardman and Don Robbie. Let's have a look.
AFTV Yardman, 2-2 is finished, 2-0 up. We've thrown it away today, haven't we?
Ambition, the lack of ambition, and
Just get ready, people. These people are funny, man. These people are funny, man. Let's go.
yeah, of course we throw it away today. We shouldn't have been up 2-0 and make Aston Villa come back. We know what Aston Villa was the one who put that dent, that big, massive dent in our title challenge last season. So when they come here, we should know better than that. You understand? And we blow it again.
Where did it go wrong? Because, you know, to be fair to the team, they started well. Yeah, I mean, they were the team on the front foot. They were attacking. Players have been much criticised. You know, stood up today. You know, I mean, Trossard I thought had a really good game. Havertz got his goal. 2-0 up. Where's it gone wrong in the game for you today?
When Mikel Arteta going to sign play.
To be fair to the Arsenal fans here and to the Arsenal team as a whole, they actually played well in the first half. I thought Martinelli had a good first half. I thought Trossard as well had a good first half. And, you know, they deserve to go 2-0 up. But then, as the mighty Arsenal fan always gives, bottling people.
Players spend money, you have to sign quality with quality. And if you're missing a defender, you're supposed to have a defender to replace him. You're not going to take a right back or a left back to replace him. And as you can see...
Well, actually, Timber is actually a centre-back by trade. When Timber came into Arsenal, he was a centre-back at Ajax. He plays centre-back for his country. So it's not like it's a role foreign to him. He plays right-sided centre-back. He's sort of come in... Remember, he came into Arsenal and then he was playing on the left-hand side at first. Then he's sort of been playing as a right-back as well. But he's actually always played as a centre-back.
Yeah, but he doesn't play there, never played there for Arsenal since today. So he doesn't play there.
Well, no, he has. He played all pre-season, playing as a centre-back. He's played centre-back a couple of times. Well, he has.
No, but what
That
pre-season
man
have to do
is
with
like,
You get
nah,
used to playing in
don't
that position.
start,
So
man.
It is a position he can play.
Don't start with your
After-
deluded
more than
quotes.
half the season already. He never played centre-back with Gabriel. He never...
Okay, to be fair, yeah, I kind of agree with Robbie, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Timber is actually a right centre back. Or call him just a centre back because he can play from the left, from the right as well. When he came to us now, he was being played as a left centre back, and then he got moved to the left back, and then he got moved again to the right back. So for us now, I think that was like his first or second game to play as a right centre back. But his natural position from Ajax and his country, like Robbie just said, he actually is a centre back. But to a degree, I kind of hear what Yadman is saying. He's basically saying, you know, get, pound for pound substitute. And what that do is it allows players like Partey not to ever go to play as a right back. Because when you put Partey as a right back, you're kind of limiting the ability that he could give you in the midfield. Now, you can't really say Merino, Odegaard, and Rice was going to be enough. We already know Rice is not that great going forward. Yes, it's been all right. Merino, I just don't know what he's good at, to be honest. I don't know. And then obviously Odegaard is a good player. But again, he still needs that other extra body that can actually have that forward pass, like Partey does. As you can see, every time he was invading into the midfield or even overlapping, he was actually trying to create something. Now, if you put him as a right back, you're actually putting a really, really dent into your midfield. So I guess that's where Yadmin was trying to say, but for him to say he's not a right centre back, I think that's obvious. Let's
Never
go.
play centre-back with...
I think there was a game that he played centre-back this season. He did. Yeah, he has. He's played centre-back this season in that position.
Rob,
And I just said
the
he
whole
played
point-
it.
The whole point about it is that we should have centre-back that is quality enough to come and replace William Saliba when he's not there.
Yeah, but
just said-
Timber is
I
quality
just
as
said
well.
he's
That's
a centre-back.
see,
He plays for
I
his
agree with
country.
Robbie on this.
He plays-
Hold
played
on,
for
now,
Ajax.
Keep on going, my back, but he doesn't play there for us. He play on the right or the left. That's where he play for us. He
Again,
doesn't play
I hear
centre-back
it,
for us.
but
So
to
don't
say
tell me-
he's
Oh,
not
please,
a
just
quality
please, man,
centre
let me
back, and he
speak.
actually
Just let me
played well.
speak. What we're saying here, he doesn't play centre-back for Arsenal. That's it.
He did today.
Oh, my God.
The point I'm trying to make is that it's not. He's played there before. He's not. You're not putting a player in there that's foreign to that position. That's a position that he plays. You can argue that. You would have rather somebody else have played in that position.
They're both kind of right in their own
way. You'd have
way.
rather Thomas Partey play in a different position and play at right back. But you can't argue that he's not played before as a centre back. That's actually before he came to Arsenal. That's his position. Right-sided centre back.
This is why we are where we are, and this is why the club is where the club is. Because it's fun like you lot. Why the club is because we just stood for stupidness. I'm speaking to you about we need centre back to win. What was it? Are you going to tell me about he played? But he is not a natural centre back for Arsenal. Oh my fucking boy, God, man, please.
He's a natural back, that's for sure. He's a natural centre back. When you say for Arsenal, you can't say someone is a natural centre back for this team or for this country. I understand his frustration in the sense that he has never played there for Arsenal. So we should have get someone to play there and put him as a right back. Thereby, we won't have to put Partey as a right back. I guess that's where he's coming from. But yeah, they're both right and wrong, I guess.
My interview you. I don't care what he play for Ajax, what he play for country is total two different things for Arsenal. That's what we're saying here.
I'm just trying to make the point.
But the point is not valid. The point is broke. Your point is broke. Your point is broke. Bro, leave me, let me speak, fam. Why you like after we jumping in my thing every day I come here? Let me speak, man. It's my thing, it's my thinking, it's my thought. Leave me, let me think. Let me say what I want to say. You understand? People like you lot, yeah? You lot, why the club is where it is, that why we cannot win. You see, when the cranky come in, the cranky put something in the wall and thank God he never do it for me, because I'm too freaking stubborn, yeah? Is that competing
he knows.
is trophy. You remember
sorry, people, I'm sick, man.
And you were saying that, we need to challenge the top four. And I remember over at the other side, and I said to you, don't challenge the top four, challenge to win the title. And then if you finish, don't win, you'll finish in the top four. No, what we're doing. Season in, season out, we see the manager capitulate when he meant to win the title. 2 seasons ago, a season ago, last season, the season before, we should have won the title. It doesn't happen. No, this season, it's not like Liverpool is a great team. They're a good team playing, and they showed today that, you know what, we can play bad, but we're going to grind our 3 points, and they do it today. The Premier League is open to this season.
I don't know, I feel like that point saying Liverpool is not a great team, is a good team. I don't know. I feel like Liverpool has been good. I mean, they've been great, to be fair, man. I think they only have 1 or 2 losses this whole entire season. To be fair, of course, you can't expect a team to just be winning every time, in a good manner. What I mean by that is you see how Liverpool struggled to beat Brentford today. That's just the beauty and the hard part of the Premier League. Like, any team can literally give you a hard time. But to then go and say they're not a great team, I think they're a great team, man. I can't really say they're winning by luck, because they're literally creating these chances, themselves. And I think they're a great team, man. I just think they're a great team.
It's never been open for a long time like this. Like, anybody can come and win it. Don't even surprise to see Man City. They signed 2 players. They signed a midfielder, they signed a centre back, and they signed striker. Yeah, don't surprise Pep Guardiola just put a run together, and when you look, Man City win it again, because it's open. It is that open. So
I don't think the Man City is going to win.
Challenge?
Nah, Liverpool is winning.
Capitulate again. You will never see
Arsenal could have been close, but they keep capitulating every time it matters for them.
And let we come back. We are at home today. Aston Villa hasn't beat the Big 5 team this season. They haven't.
Well, they didn't win today, did they?
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We were going to be. A point is good enough?
No.
Okay then.
No, I'm just saying. You just said.
But don't say that then, because
you said they haven't been the big side.
No, you're pissing me off now. No, Robbie, you're pissing me off now. You're pissing me off because we lead it 2-0 today. Yeah, and bring back Aston Villa in the game and come away with a point.
I understand that. Listen,
yeah, but don't
I'm just
say
giving
that.
You the facts.
Of course you lose. We lose 2 points. We lose. Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
All right, say that then. Why are you so jumpy today?
Yeah, Robbie.
So do I. Everybody here. Listen.
No. Everybody here don't want to see that. Everybody here want to see us competing. Oh, as long as we're competing, as long as we last season we only lose by 2 points, the season before a point. That's all I freaking hear every season. That's all I've been hearing. We never hear, it's time for we to look over there. It's fucking Wenger over there lifting the Premier League title. So we used to lifting title. It's not like we're a club like Tottenham who don't know nothing about winning title, who don't know nothing about winning. We used to winning. So for we to stand there every season and come in here saying, oh, as long as we're competing, look where Mikel Arteta bring the team. He said,
Yeah, to be fair, Arsenal fans, I think they're the vast majority of the reason why Arsenal do what they do in terms of like, their transfer business and just where the club is as a whole. Um, like they're quite happy just to end or to finish in the top four. Like they're just quite happy to be in the conversation of title contending. They're not really, really eager or hungry to actually go and win it. Like, you listen to a lot of Arsenal fans, they're just happy to be around. If this was Chelsea, like, I mean, other clubs, like, they go crazy, like, and that's the reason why they're underachieved in the last 20 years. They haven't won a title in the 20 years. In the last 20 years, they've got one FA Cup, I think, no, a couple of FA Cups in that period. No Carabao Cup, no Champions League. So yeah, it's definitely the reason. The fans are the reason, man.
Bangham, he was fucking Premier League leading golden boots. Did he replace him? No. Yeah, he says Lacazette. He said Eddie Nketiah. He said so much player. People gonna look, oh, what him do to come. Look what Mikel Arteta do. Look at the things that he come here and break record the opposite way. Look how many record him break. You understand? Look how many player. No. Look how many player this man signed. This man spent over 100 million and centre forward. Yeah, he doubled that on defense. He doubled that on midfield. Yeah. Then when he buy the centre forward, them like Jesus, who is injury prone, he want him to box to box. You have to run back and defend, and then run back and score a goal. He doesn't do that. Don't do that. You understand? You've been spending money on Mikel Marino. I just hear asking Lee, but he didn't know nothing about Lewis Kelly. Of course, the under 21 they was communicating. They must let him know that Lewis Kelly is the next one looking good. Yeah. So what you should have done, the time that you go and buy Fury with that money.
That's another thing as well, that again, they don't want to hold Mikel Arteta accountable for his transfer sort of strategy, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a club as a whole. But again, I believe he has some sort of power to choose which players he wants. And for the past couple of seasons, man, or summer transfer, he's been buying weird players like Calafiori, man. Like that guy is a scrub. I'm not even lying. Now, me, I call it as it is. Calafiori is a scrub. Merino, I don't even know what Merino does. And they paid about 40 million euros for a guy left with 1 year on his contract. That guy is a scrub as well. So he's been spending money the wrong way. Now, I got to give it to, him integrating Lewis Kelly and Wanieri. Like, those are really, really good players. But yeah, man, Arsenal has been wasting money to some degree. Then that you went and buy Mikel Marino, you should buy Nico Williams. With that money, then would have been a better position. When Saka out, he's a good player, as we know that. Yeah, he's not. And also, him not addressing the Saka replacement. Like, I think every rival fan or everyone in football world, even the Arsenal fans as well, they kept talking about. That's one thing I'll give them though. The Arsenal fans, they kept crying about Saka replacement. They kept crying about Martinelli replacement. And then they went and got Sterling. Seriously. Like, they could have gotten Sterling and someone else, especially for Saka. Like, you need, of course, 1 year is good, but he's not Saka. And he's also young. And again, he should be part of that squad to replace, Saka. You can't just rely on one little kid. Like, I get why he's mad.
He's not expensive. Right now, I think him going for 50 million euro.
But the yard man, listen. I'm with you. I'd love to see Nico Williams here, right? I think, and you're being a little disingenuous, all these people. I think they all want to win the title, right?
No. Everybody want to compete. Everybody want to compete.
But listen, hold on. Listen, it's not as easy as, it's not Monopoly we're playing. You can't, if Nico Williams doesn't want to come to Arsenal, we can't kidnap him.
Okay,
and bring him over. Right?
I don't know. When Dusan want to come here, because over 3 years now going for this player.
I don't know.
He left thingy and go to Italy. Yeah, he doesn't want to come. But we still offer him. We're still going for him. I believe if Mikel Arteta they put the money on the table for Nico Williams, we would have get him. And this is what we're saying. We need player. But you don't know that either. I'm saying to you. What I'm saying to you. Money talk in football. Money talk when you go into club. No. All the time.
You see, this is the problem I have with football fans as well. And I do agree with Yadman. Money talk, and when you put money on the table, and like you get to bring the players you want. Now, there can be, obviously, one or two situations where the players might actually not want to come to your club. We saw what happened to Zubimendi and Liverpool. He just didn't want to come. And there's nothing you can do. If the player doesn't want to come, doesn't want to come. But you have to show, like, you really want the player to come. So now, this is where I was going to talk about. I don't like it when football fans, come at us, Chelsea and Man City, because we are willing to spend money. We are willing to do whatever it takes to bring players in. We are willing to spend money. We are willing to put, everything on the table. But they judge. They're talking about, Chelsea don't know what they're doing. They just be buying players. No, mate. We do buy players because we think we need them. And then when we do have them, when they see our players on the bench, now, right now, when you look at our bench, you see Christopher Nkunku, João Felix, Pedro Neto, sometimes Madueke. Now, whether you rate them or you don't, but they're still good people to be on the bench. But when we are linked to these people, they complain. But then what they do is they also go and cry about their club not doing the same thing. So leave us alone, man.
Money talk, are your bullcrap walk.
Well, I'll just say, with on the Nico Williams thing, I'm going to have to, because I know so many people went to be interviewed. On the Nico Williams thing, Barcelona also wanted him, right? Barcelona were willing to meet.
No,
Hold on, I'm giving you facts now. Barcelona were willing to meet the release
Like he
clause as
knows
well. He said, "I don't want to leave. I want to stay at Athletic Bilbao. This is the club that made me. I've had a great Euros, and I want to stay there this season, and I want to play in Europe with them." And that's why I'm not leaving. So if somebody says they're not leaving, listen, on other targets and that, I'm with you. I think we should have bought a striker in the summer. I'm with you. I've said that to you before. But when a player says, I ain't coming, to various clubs, not just one club, what can you do? You can't go and kidnap that player. You can't, and we can't sit here if we're not part of the actual deal and say, I believe.
It means you didn't offer what they want. Everyone has got a price.
Well, I agree with you. We should be.
It couldn't have been. It could have been maybe next season or in the summer or whatever. But everyone has got a price.
I'm in agreement with you on that. That we're 3 weeks in. We should have signed someone. On that, I'm with you. I don't know who. But we should have signed someone. Because you saw the lack of options today on the bench.
But what we're saying here, we still,
when Chelsea's signing 20, 30 players, you complain. They don't know what they're doing.
Is this our Netflix series?
And there you are there crying about, we didn't have options on the bench. Why didn't you sign players?
Robbie, we as the fans have to remember that we used to win a trophy. And we have to make Mikel Arteta
put the same energy on your team when they're not signing. Say, we know what we're doing, we're not signing players.
Because sooner rather than later, these players are going to go. They're going to go to a club that who's winning. And what we're going to say? We're going to make Mikel Arteta come and destroy. But remember, we bought this manager and we give him money to spend. We give him money to spend. So it's not like we don't give him money. So where Arsenal is right now, it shouldn't be surprising. It shouldn't be surprising because we give you the money. So at least give us some. Come on, give us trophy. Give us trophy. We're not bloody Tottenham. You understand? This is not bloody expression who sit down and don't want him team to win and just put them with be a cartoon character. Because that's what it is. We're not that. We are not that. We need to win trophy. And
expression is not going to be happy with that one. I tell you.
Emmanuel Petit is saying, a man like that who see Arsenal win title, going to tell us if we compete and we don't win trophy this season, then it's okay? Is that what we're going to? Arsenal banter? Is that what we're going to? Don't want to win?
All right, man. I'm going to stop it right here. But yeah, man, the bottom line is, it's funny how when Chelsea is doing what they're doing, which is buying players and getting linked with players, the rivals, they complain, right? But when it comes to match days, and then they look at their bench and then they realize they don't have enough depth or quality on the bench, then they started blaming their clubs. But when Chelsea was doing business, you were saying, we don't know what we're doing. Hence why we celebrate when things like this happen. Yeah, man, I'll see you guys at the next one. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel, people. We'll be back soon.